articles of impeachment to the Senate, which means the whole process is stalled as she tries to pressure McConnell into negotiating on the terms of a trial. So lots of luck with that. But to make a long story short, Democrats want to call key White House witnesses to testify. Republicans do not. So that sums that up. Oh, in the studio this morning with freshly minted hair. DK Kamal has just come in. Welcome to the news update and the tonsorial update.
How you brothers doing this morning? Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. So, in a most unusual broadcast, we comment on world events, state politics, and the haircut of Brother Over DK Kamal. Getting a call back to his Lincoln University days. Fresh-faced kid.
Yeah.
Just
brand new cut.
Yeah. Fresh-faced kid with a gray beard.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, followed up by the ever-reliable, dependable, and very agile Maurice. Good morning to you, Maurice. Good morning. How are you, sir?
I'm good, and you?
All right, if I'd known that it's coming like that, I gotta get a red carpet out in that hall. Maurice comes, I want to catch him walking down the
red
carpet. Red carpet.
Get a little drum
softly.
That
won't be necessary.
Oh, it won't be necessary. And I love that. That won't be necessary.
And the fanfare.
All right. Listen, guys, I'm catching you up on some stuff. We are going to talk about the news of the day. It's unavoidable.
Yes.
We really going to talk about we got overtaken by events last night in Iran. So that jumped to the top.
Are we at war, man?
We're on a war footing.
We're on the path.
We're on the path. Now, in China, it seems like the Muslim population in different parts of the world are catching it. Yeah. Hell, man. You know, it's like, you see, we have our own thing. I know everybody's thing is different. But, man, the American Indian, because I want to mention that too. But you talk about people who catch it. I mean,
all around the world.
I mean, I haven't found anything in history as brutal as slavery. Maybe I haven't looked. I mean, as American, the American version of slavery. You know, the European. I should say the European version of enslavement was brutal.
Yeah, but the chattel piece.
The chattel piece.
Yeah, I mean, which came into the Constitution as less than human.
Less than human.
Officially, historically.
Making
it
legal. At least when there was slavery during the ancient world, you could actually work your way out of slavery, and even in the motherland, even in Africa, you could work there and. You know, they made a place for you in the village, and
with your family,
and
oftentimes too, it was an act of you're a prisoner of war.
But their wars weren't designed to just kill everybody.
No.
You know, I mean,
would capture people,
but they would capture, and you could actually earn a place in the book, the last cargo, the book that we discussed, by. The author. We discussed it about. I'm drawing a blank here. It's on my desk in there.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, it's hard to draw a blank.
The logistics on that.
Wow.
But I hear you. You know, it is. You know,
But so whenever I hear about enslaved people or people. Elizabeth, no, I was getting ready to call him just then. Zora Neale Hurston. Yeah. Okay. All right. Good.
Who came on the podcast?
I got a lot of
to discuss. You reviewed that.
Yeah. Sometimes things, it's like furniture up there in my mind, it's like an attic, and I'm looking for something. and I keep tripping over the sofa.
It's reclined.
It's reclined.
And it's like, I need to throw this thing. Well, why not move it up here when I could have taken it?
Right.
Yeah.
So what brings that to my attention is China appears to have been destroying traditional Uyghur cemeteries several years as part of what critics fear is a coordinated nationwide effort to control and oppress Muslim minorities. Hundreds of satellite images, photos, and corroborating accounts from experts and people in the region show entire cemeteries demolished, sometimes with scattered human remains left behind.
Can we discuss that for a second?
Sure.
That's pretty diabolical because it's like wiping out a people here is bad enough, but to systematically attempt to destroy history and culture.
Yeah.
And there are a couple of million Uyghurs there. No, there are a million in captivity.
In captivity.
Wow.
Yeah, in camps.
Wow.
So I don't know how many there are in the country.
Well, many sites have been destroyed in the past, appear to have been destroyed in the last 2 years. The government has released dozens of notices over the years saying it was relocating the cemeteries, and officials aren't denying their destruction. Now, that relocation term, that's meant to solve it. That's meant to obscure what's actually going on.
That's what they've been using that one for centuries.
China has been under international scrutiny for its treatment. The U.S. State Department believes more than 2 million ethnic minority people, including Uyghur Muslims, have been held in a wide network of detention camps since 2017.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking also about India.
The untouchables.
And what they're doing in Kashmir and separating that country. So
all around the world, the Muslims are really they're catching it.
And there are these moments. There have been this moment for the Jews.
Mm-hmm.
In a moment, I'm surely understating it. For
a good portion in time, actually, a segment of history, and this is that segment of history for those people, Christians. It's happened.
Yeah. It happens with Christian population as well.
What happens is the people, particularly the young men that happen to get by, they're filled with hate, they're filled with bitterness. They often just lack compassion totally. Yes. And they want to use the same methods that were used on them, which means that this stuff
goes on.
It's a perpetual cycle.
Yeah.
And the hatred, I don't know. I don't want to say hatred. I don't know the exact reason that it's happening to the Muslims, but there are right near 1 million Muslims being held in camps in China, and they make them devour their religion, and they make them acquiesce to their cultures of where they're in captivity. If they don't underread or remember a certain amount of chapters, then they slow down on their food and stuff like that.
They're forced to eat pork.
Yes, and that's the same, like the desecration of the
which is what they did to us.
Yeah. And
we couldn't speak none of your language. And they took the drum, man, and their brothers was out there beating on trees because that was so deeply ingrained. You start taking those logs and you start making your drums. That's But
you invent the necessity. What do they say? The
necessity.
The mother of invention is a necessity.
Yeah,
I think you threw out an important word in the equation, though. This idea of whether it's hatred, whether it is or not, at some point, I think you can be taught that. It may not begin, for some people, it may begin as a strategic move, because the mind operates the way it does, and it looks for reasons. You to give yourself a reason, which is why we talk about songs in our culture, which is why we talk about the lyrics that people do, and we talk about the language, because what we see time and again in human nature is what you call a thing often enough is how. So if you use the B word with women long enough, you treat them that way.
Yes.
If you use the N word,
but you also those characteristics out in her if
Yes.
she's not capable
Wow.
of
Yes.
Screening,
repelling,
Uh-huh.
screening,
Wow.
filtering. So
Wow.
if you might
That's a good
call
point.
a 50-year-old woman that and she ignores you
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
picks up something and knocks the hell out of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
young, impressionable.
But if you start
Yeah.
level and you have this authority over her, you know, it's some, you know, man, I'm gonna tell you, the whole quote unquote man's inhumanity to man thing is real.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It is why I think.
Yeah, well, and so it's rationalizing hate. A lot of people end up they'll rationalize hate to be able to use hate to continue to gain from the hate.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
yeah.
so just like with slavery, rationalizing it, making it okay as if, you know, these people are really less. They rationalize that to make it okay to continue to do it. The rationalization of hate is dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what used to kind of
go ahead.
what used to kind of get me, and it seems like people have stopped saying it. Some people say, "Man, you treating me like a Hebrew slave." I said, "Man, why you gonna jump over us and go all the way back to the
Yeah.
There's a Nero. I mean, if you want a focus,
example,
I have something a little closer in history that you can go to.
Yeah,
you don't have to go all the way back.
All the way back.
You can stop right here.
Great. You know,
and rationalization is not hard to get to, but it's also very subtle.
Yes.
All somebody has to do. I don't know you. You're introduced to me. I don't know you from Adam's house cat.
Yeah.
Right? But somebody tells me that you are plotting against me and you are going to take something from me.
Yes.
That you are going to harm my family.
Yes.
That you are going to take what I've got, even though what I've got may not be much. As a matter of fact, you're trying to take that.
Right.
So I'm watching you, and pretty soon I see you through the eyes of what I've been told about you. This is where what you said, Doc, what you said over DK is so important as well. I lose my sense of empathy because it's hard for me to empathize with you when I think you're trying to
do something to me.
You know, I mean,
I think the Klingons are going to have to get us to kind of deal with, you know.
Maya Angelou, she said, she had a poem where she said, once you understand that we're all human and you really accept that we are all human, that's when you'll understand body is capable of doing things that you would never imagine.
Yes. You know, I thought about this last night because I wanted to play the clip, and I see now that we can't, but I'll recall it for you guys, and maybe you saw it too. So the Pope is in the receiving line. You know, the Pope's my man. The pontiff, right? So the Pope's in the receiving line, and you know, the Pope is getting the rock star treatment, you know. And look, you know, I love the Pope. Pope has been poping for a few years. You know,
a century or two.
Yeah, I mean, he ain't.
Well, this
he ain't a youngster.
okay,
Yeah. I mean, you know, he ain't a youngster. So he's walking the line. He's working the room. You know, he's shaking hands, and everybody's like, over here, Pope, over here. Selfies, you know, and do all that. So Pope. This woman is like a bunch of young people out there and crowds adoring